Good morning, guys. So today this is our first tutorial and I used Darling Yaki extensions to make a sew in Weavon. I begin by braiding the hair. This is the way I do it. So we're going to do an all back halfway, then take it all the way to the other side and join the hairs. I also used a crochet pin to put the hairs into each other. So first we begin by putting the hair behind. Then the next stage is to take it over all the way to the back of the ear. Then we take it up to the part where the hairs are joining with each other. If you notice, this part is not showing the weave. That's our goal. So we do this up to the part that touches the tip of the ear. I made a mistake here. I'm going to do it again. You see that I didn't cover the weave properly, so I'm going to do it all the way to the back of the weave. Then we do that to the other side, and when you're doing that, you want it to lay flat towards the face. I lifted it so you can see that no weave is showing underneath. Yes, no weave is going to show underneath. That's how you know you're doing what's right. Yeah, so see that part? We're going to do it again. Cut out some hair to cover it. So I try to lay it as close to the face and the hair as possible. So far I've gotten halfway. Yes, so we're on the other side. And for the layer at the bottom, I'm using black. Yes, so we keep checking to make sure you didn't make any mistakes. And I'm showing a close-up on how I laid it. Very close to the scalp and at the side of the weave. Yes, so I'm using black, and when I get closer to the pattern, yes, we're getting closer, I'm going to change to the wine color. Okay, if you notice, I'm repeating the same process, making sure I'm getting close to the scalp and the weave. Yes, so we're going to check that again to be sure. See what I mean? So here is a gap. So we're going to put an extra weave on there to cover it up. So that part sticking out is what I use the crochet pin to pin down. And so now we're getting closer to the pattern. You keep repeating this process and folding it. You don't want it to bulk up, so when you fold it, you try to make it as thin as possible. Yes. And now I'm going to add the red. Yes, so I give a little bit of space because I wanted to be sure the weave on will be enough, because it's without closure, you have to keep going round in circles, so it takes up much of the weave on compared to when you have a closure. So here I took it all the way to the front, so this is how we begin. Okay, see that part? So we're going to do that to cover it up again. Our aim is to make sure when you lift the hair, no weave is showing. So we keep going round. If you notice, the circle is getting smaller. Yes, so we keep going round and round. What you do to make sure that hair follows the pattern, you keep dividing it either with a comb or the needle you use to sew, so that way that will be a guide on the pattern. So as you're doing the sew, you just part the hair aside, so the whole circle gets smaller, and we keep repeating this process, trying to layer them on top of each other. For the part of the hair that we want to be bulky, would have doubled up the hair. So if you notice, we've almost gotten very close. So now we're going to stitch it up real nice and tight, so no gaps or any holes are showing. So that's it, guys. What was left out, we cut it out. So I believe by the time I get to do this maybe 100 more times, I'll be really good. This is my first time, so I just wanted to take pictures to share with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the little tutorial on how to sew or weave on without closure. So that's me packing it aside with the different colors. Doesn't she look pretty? Probably next time I'll try to do this and make a wig and see how it goes. Alright, bye bye guys. Share your tips, like, subscribe to Hair Candy by Rachie Salon and Spa. Fabulous hair refreshing beauty. Shine like the goddess that you are.